So, today we are making toast. I was working on some art with friends earlier. We were making something together, collaborative art piece, right? And I started to realize where my values sit and where other people's values sit, and how very different they can be sometimes, even when you're like totally locked into other ways. So, for the way that I create art, the way that I go about art, which I think is unique, I think this is not a common way to go about art, is the way where I view it better finished and sloppy than never done or taking too long. If I spend too much time on a piece of art, I lose interest very quickly. I much prefer to make things that are more sloppy and have that broad strokes appeal. And it's entirely just preference for how people work and for what people enjoy in their art. But I tend to enjoy art that's more it's more about the expression rather than the thing, right? Like, I haven't played Yik yet, Y2K. I haven't played that game yet, but I have a feeling I would like it a lot more than other people do, because I like things that go for massive, broad concepts and fail spectacularly far more than I enjoy like boring pieces of art. Not to say that doing things quick and sloppy makes good art, and taking your time with things makes boring art. That is not true at all. But I think in my brain, those making things quick and sloppy and having like messy broad strokes art is like intrinsically connected in my brain. So like the process informs the output for me. The art is not made in your brain when you think of it and then you translate it into an object. Or at least not for me. For me, an idea comes to my brain, I translate it into an object, and then that object is slowly changed during the process of putting that brain into physical space. Putting that idea into physical space, not the brain. It's hard to... Maybe I explained it well, maybe I did. But the core of it is that, for me, making art is not, I have an idea, I make the idea, it's exactly how I envisioned in my head. It's more, I have an idea, I make the idea is changed because I can't translate exactly what's in my brain to what's like what I'm able to do. And then that idea is changed from the final product. They could be two very different things in the end. So I don't know. I'm thinking about that recently.